Daylight, my MVVs, welcome.
Dr. Lizzy is rumored to have called Queen Naomi late at night to plead with Queen Naomi, also to, handle this thing that is going on in a way that it will not have adverse effect on the Ooni of Ife. That when she called Queen Naomi, it was around 1 a.m. and she told Queen Naomi that Ooni of Ife's blood pressure spiked and that Ooni of Ife was very sick and running temperature, that Queen Naomi broke down in tears. That Queen Naomi could not help it. Queen Naomi was very, very afraid over what, could be the outcome of this event. They said that Dr. Lizzy had to come to Ile Ife to be able to take care of Ooni of Ife, going by the challenges he's been having, health challenges over the last couple of days that this drama with Ademiju started. And so when she is a medical doctor. She is a medical doctor that is vested in IT. Yes, so she is a medical doctor, and she has 2 doctorates. She also has a doctorate degree in some IT stuff like that. And so when she found out that her husband wasn't feeling fine, they said the blood pressure kept going up and up and up. She decided to come to the palace, even though it is also stated that she's not done with what she is been doing in her parents' place, that there's something that she was doing there when she said she wasn't returning back to the palace. And they said she even traveled again to the UK, and that it was from the UK that they called Dr. Lizzy to let Dr. Lizzy know that Ooni wasn't doing too well, that the blood pressure has been fluctuating up and down, up and down. She got really worried and decided to come to the palace so she can take care of the Ooni of Ife. But that night, they said that Ooni of Ife could not sleep. He kept having headache, and and also allegedly that he was running a lot of temperature. Dr. Lizzy got really scared and decided to call Olori Naomi. And now when Dr. Lizzy called Olori Naomi, spoke to the Ooni of Ife, and they said she broke down in tears, that she didn't know what to do. She didn't know how to deal with the situation, that this situation is something that it's almost beyond her. She doesn't know how to deal with it anymore. And Dr. Lizzy was pleading with her to take things easy and to find a way to deal with this situation in such a way that it will not affect the Ooni of Ife the way it is affecting the Ooni of Ife right now. So this thing with Ademiju has started really affecting the Ooni of Ife. They said she was speaking to Ooni of Ife amidst tears, that is Olori Naomi, telling Ooni of Ife to take things easy, that it shouldn't, she is not expecting Kabiyesi to handle the situation the way he is handling it. So apparently, Kabiyesi has been very, very scared. Kabiyesi has been very uneasy over the fact that there might be a likelihood that Queen Naomi might go away from him for life. So the question, like every other person is saying, what is Queen Naomi supposed to do now? Lebanese people say, what to do? Because this is beginning to look as if Queen Naomi has done something wrong, or Queen Naomi is doing something wrong, which is not the case. Queen Naomi is just a young girl that people love. People love this woman so much. And if women like us will tend to love Queen Naomi like this, imagine how men, the other gender, will love Queen Naomi. I've told people a lot. Queen Naomi has, grace. Queen Naomi is a woman of grace. Queen Naomi has this grace. She has this aura that wherever she goes, people love her. People want to be with her. And this is what I really think that the Ooni of Ife needs to put into consideration when he begins to do some of these things that he's been doing. I do know that Ooni of Ife has tried. Over the months we have had that he has contributed a lot, done a lot for Queen Naomi and all of that. But me as a woman, I also do understand that, a woman will never find satisfaction except that which she desires. Her husband is even in the word of God. I told you guys the other time, when Adam and Eve sinned, God says, your sin will be that you will toil for your family, and you, the woman, your desire shall be for your husband, and when you want to deliver, you will go through pain. So no matter how much you give to a woman, no matter what you do for a woman's desire is for her man, is for her husband. Now she will never find that satisfaction. She will never be complete until there is Ooni of Ife gives her her place. And so is she supposed to be going about deceiving people that, okay, I am still married though, and be carrying microphone, I am still married, when Kabiyesi is busy going back and forth with all of these Oloris. Right now, somebody says, I want to be with Queen Naomi. I love Queen Naomi. Everybody's just carrying it as if it's one thing that Queen Naomi has done the wrongest thing in the world. What has she done? She has not done anything. People calling her, telling her to take it easy, to not make Ooni of Ife go through that kind of pain. It's not necessary. She shouldn't be giving Pastor Ademiji a green light like that. That is because of the green light that she is giving Pastor. Queen Naomi is not that kind of a woman. So basically, Dr. Elizabeth is said to be begging Queen Naomi to, find a way to deal with this issue, find a way to make this issue go away. Making the issue go away is not in Queen Naomi's hand. I think that people need to understand that making this issue go away is not in Queen Naomi's hand. It's still in the hand of the Ooni of Ife. If these women are no longer in the palace and Ooni say, okay, return back to your matrimonial home. If Queen Naomi does not go back, everybody will now understand that it's Queen Naomi's fault. But if Queen Naomi, the place is not clear, and people are expecting, because I do think that what they are expecting Queen Naomi to do is for Queen Naomi to pack her things and go to the palace and stay with these women. Queen Naomi has a right to decide what she wants for her life. Queen Naomi has a right to decide that she does not want to be a part of any polygamous setting, and which is exactly what she has done. And she has not done anything wrong. And so it's still in the hand of the Ooni of Ife. Now, if another man comes tomorrow now and they propose to Queen Naomi, Kabiyesi will start jumping up and down like we are hearing if this information is true. And people will start acting as if it's Queen Naomi's fault. Queen Naomi is a woman. Queen Naomi is like a flower, a beautiful one. People will look at her. People will see her. People will desire her. People will want to be with her. It's not her fault. It's something that is natural. You cannot blame her for that. But right now, they said Queen Naomi was crying the entire time when she heard that Ooni of Ife, the blood pressure had gone up seriously because of this drama that is going on right now with this Pastor Ademijo. That Queen Naomi cried so much. She was very, very devastated, and she didn't even know what to do, because a situation that made Dr. Elizabeth to leave whatever she was doing in UK to return back so she can take care. We do know that the palace has their own doctor. Ooni of Ife has his own physician that takes care. But of course, why is he married to a medical doctor if the woman will not take care of him at times like this? They say she had to come in that private jet to take care. It was midnight, they said around 1 a.m. when his temperature rose, everything was going up, headache and everything, that, Dr. Elizabeth was forced to call Olori Naomi to tell Olori Naomi the situation of things, and Naomi was crying the entire time. So how do one deal with this issue? Kabiyesi needs to make a decision. This is still on Kabiyesi. No matter how anybody wants to look at this is still very much on, Kabiyesi. Kabiyesi needs to decide on what he wants, and how he wants it, so that, of course, somebody will know exactly what to do. Queen Naomi, of course, if these women leave, Queen Naomi might return back to the palace. So he needs to take action, and he needs to do what he needs to do. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.